There you go. Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Explain. Someone's a bit rusty. Yeah, a bit of a mishap in the scene switching. I blame Explain in the auto scene switcher. Whenever I click on it, automatically switches the scene. How are you guys? How have you been doing? How's the hunting going? Thanks for joining. We are trying something completely different, and I'm not even sure if we can manage to make this thing turn on. Let alone move, let alone fly. But we will try. So I've been getting a couple of pointers from Thaddeus and from Ultimate on how to make this thing work. And I've been pretty inspired to take on this challenge, thanks to the recent trip I had to Guangzhou. I was sitting, well, it was not a 737, it was an Airbus A330. And I was sitting somewhere along here. Yeah, with the perfect view of the wing on the trip going to Guangzhou, and on the opposite side on the trip going back to Singapore. So it was pretty cool. Where have you been? I didn't tell anyone, did I? Moose are officially an endangered species. I saw the pic. I feel sorry for them. The French-speaking part of Latvia. Yeah, that's exactly where I went. So something changed in Twitch as well. In the meantime, it seems like low latency is turned on by default. Let me know if you encounter any twitchy problems, right? Anyway, so I tried to prepare as much as I could, but I could only do so much. I've been trying to watch videos, read tutorials, but there are a lot of gaps in there, so I cannot promise anything. It might be a very painful stream, but we'll try our best. And if you can pitch in on anything, let me know, okay? I might need your Google skills. Aha, there you go, Scotsman. Welcome back, welcome back. Our resident trucker. Very busy. Your Baron 58 looks funny now. Yeah, that's Twitch, alright. Commercial flight, indeed. Indeed. It's a bit laggy in here. 20 FPS. I'm not sure if that's because of the airport or because of the plane. Or maybe both. But my goodness. Look at all these buttons. I'm not feeling very confident right now, but we'll do our very best, okay? We'll do our very best. So I printed out a very shortcut checklist. They call it the concise checklist. I'm hoping it's still compatible with this version. I think in general it should be. And it's not a realistic checklist, like no fire test, no stall test or whatever. I think these are like the bare minimums, and yet I am totally dumbfounded by the amount of things that I need to check. But yeah, that's part of the package. So we'll do our best, and we'll see how far we get here. Hey Tom, glad you made it, man. How are you? Destination. So we are currently in LA, going to Vegas. But I won't be too attached to the destination. I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, not even sure if we can start the darn plane. So much more fly it, right? So we'll see where we get to. We'll see where we get to. You need to push the button on the right. There. Okay, so we'll do our very best. And so this ZIBO 737 comes with a pretty cool tablet. Has AVTab integration. You might remember AVTab from that thing I was using. So it's actually integrated in the tablet here. That's beautiful. It's perfect. If only I downloaded some charts as well. That would have been perfect, huh, for LAX. Anyway, as I mentioned, let's not get focused on the movement. Let's focus first on flicking all the right buttons. That didn't sound so good. Anyway. Alright. You can't have many more places to open up in trucking. Yeah, you've been exploring a lot recently. Sure thing, Tom. So, Thaddeus was giving me a couple of pointers. First thing is there's actually a right scroll here where you can save and load stuff. So you can alter things and save it. And then he was mentioning something about, I also saw this in one of the videos I've been watching. Realism, yeah, that's what I changed. The align time and the refuel time, make it short instead of the real thing. The align time, I think in reality is around 11 minutes. If you make it short, it's becoming 1 minute. So normally you would have to wait like 11 minutes before you can even start tinkering with the plane, because you have to align, and I think it's something like the, how do you call it? IRS, I think. And that's basically like determining the plane, determining where it is in the world. So it takes 11 minutes in real life. I'm not sure why. Something like that, something along those lines. If you have more info, let me know. A380 next. Whoa there. Whoa there. Yeah. Pointer 1, pass out parachutes to passengers. They look worried. Also pass out the bags. General config, I'm not going to change so many things. There's actually a built-in checklist in here. But it requires you to go here and you can actually check it literally. But it requires you to like go back and forth between the window and the tablet. So it's a bit like, so it's not too, I think I skipped that unless I can float that somewhere. But yeah, I printed the checklist, a concise version. So hopefully it's enough. We'll see. Don't you even start comparing me to Jeff. I have nothing compared to Jeff. But yeah, we'll do our best. Right, so those are all set. I've been looking at the different settings as well. There's like the board chatter, trim wheel sounds and all that stuff. Sounds pretty cool. There's also the audio settings for each of those steps. Now, how the heck do you change that? Okay, gonna go one way, I guess. Calibration, no, I think we're good. Alright. Now, from what I have been able to gather, how this kind of plane works, how airliners work, how they start, is initially you are powered by something on the ground. I think they call it the GPU, maybe a ground power unit, I don't know. And then that serves as the starting point, and then they power on the APU, the auxiliary power unit. And then when the engine starts, they power the whole plane using the engines. So I think it's like a 3-step transition for the electricity. So first things first, we have to call GPU. We have to connect to a GPU. And if you look here, there is nothing, right? But once I click that thing, you'll see that the GPU actually pops up right there and connects to the plane. Yeah, it's powered by a GTX 2080 Ti. Has no clue how hard this is gonna be. I have a clue how hard this is gonna be, but I have no clue how to start the plane. Thanks, Alex. Welcome back as well. SVGA. Yeah, maybe that should be enough. Alright, so that should be good. I hope I didn't miss anything else. PA system. Ooh, interesting. We'll try that later once we get to start the plane. Okay, good, good, good. I also have, I should open it as well, scene brief enabled. Yeah, so I created a flight plan. I have no idea how to read this. It's a bit challenging, but there's a guide. But there are so many different things here, and if you go and look at the actual flight plan, whoa, all the details. So we'll try to decipher that. There's like a help file, a very useful help file where it actually you can hover over the stuff and it teaches you what that means. So it's not we're not totally blind, but yeah, it's a bit hard. Okay, we'll see. PC build sim is so fun. Oh, you were able to get into it finally. Yes, amazing. Cool. Stop service crews on ground. What does that do? Don't see anything in there. So you can actually hear the stuff being loaded and all that thing. Maybe it's only for immersion? I'm not sure. The first truck video Clumsy posted on Monday. Don't watch that before. Yeah, you'll hear what I've been eating in China. You're already at the multi-GPU setup. Wow, that's fast. That's fast. Stop that. That should be more than enough already. Okay, we'll need the fuel weight and balance first, and I think we can align this with the flight plan. So if I understand correctly, 0 fuel weight is ZFW. That is the entire plane minus the fuel. So that includes the passengers, the plane itself, everything. And I think we should be able to set the payload. Now, you might have to guide me on this one. Because I saw it a while ago. Okay, we have a couple of stuff here. 0 fuel weight, 59,730. Okay, that's a bit different from what we see in here. So that's 59,730. We're at 47.1. So I think what I did was I changed the payload. I guess the payload is everything on top of the actual plane weight. So that's the passengers, the pilot, the food, or whatnot. That's my guess, at least. So if I think it entered 18.1. Wait a minute, is it 59.5? 59.730. Okay, let's change that a bit more. But I did have to change my fuel as well. Okay, 18.33, let's say. 59.7. So if I go back, 59.730, yeah, I guess that's close enough. And then the fuel should be 5936, so let's also set that up. Fuel is 5... I'm guessing it's like that, 936. So I guess this is tons. Hopefully. There we go, 65.7 total weight. Is that how you read that? Total operating weight? I don't know. But it's TOW 65.4. Something is different. 65.4. Okay, let's reduce this a bit. 18.1. So we get a 65.4 here somewhere. Okay, that should be good enough. So that's at least consistent with the flight plan. I'm not sure how much of an effect that has. Takeoff weight. There we go. Takeoff weight. Yes, thank you. So that should at least be consistent with these guys. Alright. Now I think we can start with the preliminary pre-flight procedure. So there's a pre-flight procedure. Before that, you have the preliminary pre-flight procedure. And as I mentioned, I'm doing the shortcut, the concise version. And still, I am having a very hard time. So you'll have to help me out here, guys, okay? What is that? Center of gravity? Take off, 0 fuel weight, shift. No clue what those mean. We'll see if that will be enough. Even the yoke is fidgeting. It's moving on its own. Okay, let's do this. Let me consult with the checklist. It says battery on and guard. I always forget where this is, but it should be somewhere here. Yeah, battery, this one. So we turn it on and then we guard it. So we close it so we don't accidentally turn it off. Standby power. on and guard. So I guess it's this one. Auto. Is that right? Or should it be battery? I guess that's the one. Okay. Ground power on. So this is lighting up because we have the GPU connected, and so we can actually choose to turn ground power on. And now we have power on the plane, supposedly. Yeah, so the flight instruments are lighting up at least. That's a good sign. Hey Dad, thanks for the bits. Got a new phone. What did you get? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. I hope you are okay for a very clumsy stream. Because I cannot promise to take off. I cannot promise to turn this thing on. Right? We'll try our best, and you can guide me along the way. All right. AC/DC voltmeter, battery, and ground power. Okay, maybe I can zoom in a bit. So this is saying put this to battery, and that adjusts the DC there, and then the AC put that in ground power because we're connected to the GPU. And then the next thing is the left and right IRS mode switches. I think this is the one which determines where the plane is in the world. So we put that in nav. Also that one, so, and I think that's where you have to wait like 11 minutes normally. But because of the setting we have, it should be good in 1 minute. Supposedly. And I think when it's ready, something should appear here in the display. So we'll have to wait for that. But while that's happening, we can, I think, do something else. Cab util power on. Where the heck is that? Go and look, guys. Start looking. This is a 737-800. Huawei P Smart 2019. Cool. Sounds high-tech. Huawei released a new one recently, right? Was it the P30? GFS in your face, trying to take your attention away. No worries, man, no worries. Get some quality time with your GF. Enjoy. Cab util, that's the one. I think I saw it. Cab and util power is on. Yeah, it's on there. Something sounded. I guess that means it's aligned now. Yeah, I think so. IFE passive power. That's this one. That's also on. Let's zoom in a bit so you guys can see better. Emergency exit lights, arm and guard. Where is that? This one. Okay, armed. Yeah, and guard. Alright, there you go. I was not able to see that a while ago when I did this test run. That's an April Fool's gag. There's nothing going on. You never know. Late April Fools. Right, exterior lights as required. Exterior lights, do we need it? Nah, it's daytime. And then not even sure where the switches are, so we'll skip it. One thing less to worry about, I like that. Anti-collision light is off. That's over here, that's currently off. Okay, don't turn it on, turn it off. Window heat as required. Where is the window heat? Well, what's the temperature anyway? Temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, I think, based on this one. So I think we're okay. Window heat, there it is, window heat. IRS and airport ref possession set. I think that's with the FMC, with this guy. Enter IRS possession, okay. Nav data out of date, okay. And I think there was an option here. Wait a minute. Where was it? There was something about sync pilot QNH minimums. I think that's when you set something on your on the captain's side, the first officer's side will also get updated. I think something like that. Okay, FMC. What do we do here? Let's go to index. Ident. That's us. Nav data. Pause init, right? Let's see. Should I be doing that right now? Maybe that's the one. Okay, okay. Let's go with that. Pause init. All right. So this is looking for the what I learned is those boxes are the things that you are required to put in, and that is the position we're at right now. That is thanks to the IRS. What does IRS mean anyway? So thanks to the IRS that we set up top, then we know now where we are, so we can copy that. Yes, and then we can paste that here. Yeah, and now that means you can see this popped up. A while ago it was all black, right? And then airport reference airport, I think this is us. So we set this as KLAX, set that there. Yeah, and then the gate, which gate are we at? That's a good question. Can we see it somewhere here? Actually, I'm not sure. You guys see anything? Which gate we're at? Maybe we don't need it. Goodness. Usually there would be like numbers, right? But maybe not in this model. Okay, fine. I see some stuff there. No, that's for the kind of plane and where you stop. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. I don't think it's super required. Okay. And then we go back to the panel here up top. We say, where are we? Probe heat. Probe heat. Do we need that? I think anything that is heat we don't really need. Thank goodness. But just to find where that could be, probe heat is here. I'm not even sure what those are for. So yeah, this is going to be that kind of stream where I don't know what this is. I'll just do it. Anti-ice. Okay, good thing is the flow is normally like that. In general, but of course there are quite a few exceptions. Engine hydraulic pumps on. These are these guys, engine 1 and 2. The pumps are on, but the electric hydraulic pumps should be off. Now from what I've watched, this should be turned on when the pilot monitoring is doing the walk around the plane. But I mean, we don't really need that, so let's keep it off. Let's follow the checklist. Fuel pumps all off. Fuel pumps are over here, and they are all off right now. Yes. Trim air. Trim air, I think is it that one? That's off. Isolation valve is open. This is the isolation valve, open. Left and right recirculation fans to auto. Yeah, these are these two. Engine bleeds on. Where's the engine bleed? I'm guessing it's somewhere here. I think it's these two. Engine bleed. Maybe. They are currently on, so it makes sense. Fuel before APU start. Load. Okay, I think we've loaded our fuel already. Push you back from the gate. Add your fuel weight in. Yes. Yeah, so I have a flight plan which says how much fuel I should be loading. So you can see it, well here, minimum takeoff fuel, minimum. So that's 5709. I think that's consistent with what's mentioned. Not really. Block fuel, okay. Okay, Oh, this one, block fuel, that's the one. Okay, 5936. So what I did now, and I hope that's enough, is I set the fuel here, 5.936. Yeah? Hopefully that's enough. Is there somewhere you can see the fuel meter of some sort? A fuel gauge. I guess it could be like over here in the primary display. I don't see anything though. How about here? Near the engine. Fuel, there you go. 2970, 1 and 2. Okay, that's good. So that's 585940. 5940 in total. That should be exactly what we put in. Okay, perfect. We have fuel. Good. Next. Fuel has been loaded. Cruise and landing altitude set. Okay, so cruise and landing altitudes are set over here. Now the question is, what do? We have to read the flight plan. Now, from what I gather, if we look at our route, so this is the flight log. We're coming from KLAX, the airport, and these are the different waypoints we have to be going to. This is top of climb, this is top of descent, so the cruise is somewhere in between. And if you look here, this is the flight level. And if you see the TOC and TOD, there's the flight level 330. So that's 33,000 feet. So I'm guessing our cruising altitude should be that one. I think maybe it's also specifically written somewhere. In the example, it's written somewhere here below. But in my case, it's not. So I'm not sure. Maybe I missed something. Every time I type to help you find it. Good thing. How is the latency, by the way, guys? Is it better for you? Because it's low latency now, and I think it wasn't like that before. I remember setting it to normal. See that huge yellow button that says master control. Yeah, I think you need to press it, but I'm not sure. It's probably part of the checklist somewhere. We'll try to come across that later. Alright, let's set the cruise altitude, this one. So we set that to 3300. That one. And landing altitude, I think what we can do is we can look at the airport information for Vegas, KLAS, and see that's 2181 feet above mean sea level. 2181. So we round that up, so that becomes 2200, and that's what we set. Not sure if there's a better way of finding that out, if that's somewhere in the flight plan. But as long as we get it, it's 2200, right? Something like that. It keeps freezing on you. You have to keep refreshing. Oh, maybe you can turn it off. In the options, they say in the settings of the stream, there is a way to turn off low latency for some people. 2.63. Wow, that's even faster than mine, I think. which is insane. How do you get that? Video stats. Okay. Hey, Super. How are you, man? Sorry, missed your message a bit. I have quite a few buttons I've been fiddling around with. Alright, next. Fasten seatbelts. This I like because this is a very familiar sound. If you've ever ridden on a plane, you hear that a lot, right? When the fasten seatbelt signs turn on. Route, perf init, N1 and trim. I think that's in the FMC. Let's go back and try to cover this. Okay, let's go to the route. So I think it's a step-by-step thing. So you fill this out, the pos init. I guess that's position initialize, something. And then the next step is the route. So you go here, you put that. Then performance initialization, things like that. So origin. We are starting from KLAX. KLAX, put that in there. And we are going to KLAS. Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. If I got my alphabet correctly. There you go. The flight level 330 is already set there. I guess that's synchronizing with the thing we set up top, but that is not actually syncing. Actually, it is set here as well. Ooh, cool. That works. Okay, great. All right. Or maybe that's set thanks to the FMC, huh? Maybe. Co-route. Flight number. Flight number is CLU 001. Clumsy planes. Clumsy airlines. Virgin flight. 2.2 seconds latency for you, even better, so you can point stuff easier to me. You have to come to the dark side. You have come to the dark side. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if I'll stay in it though, because maybe we cannot manage. What is the co-route? I forgot, dang it, what this means. Let's skip that co-route. Runway. Now, if we look at the flight plan, the flight plan is saying, if I can read it somewhere, where is it? There should be a routing. There you go. KLAX, there we go. 25R is the planned runway. And then we are planning to arrive on 19L. And these in the middle direct to waypoints. Yeah, 3 waypoints. So, and if you look at the map, that is how it looks like. So from LA to Vegas there. That's the path we're taking, more or less. 0 latency for you. If only. And of course, I forgot already which runway we are coming from. 25R. Okay. So can I just set 25R? Okay. Do we save route? Nah, let's skip it. Perf init. Alright. Oh my goodness. Gross weight, I guess that is, huh? So if we can fill out the 0 fuel weight, then it should be fine. So if I can go to my flight plan and check out the 0 fuel weight again, it's 59,730. So 59,730. How do you set that here? 597.3. Wait a minute. Let's copy from here. 59.5. Okay, maybe let's copy here. 59.5. I'm hoping I'm not losing any decimal places. Yeah, 59.5 and the gross weight is 65.4. Yeah, that's consistent. Okay, good. Reserves are 0. Now the cost index, I'm not really sure what that is, but I guess that's somewhere in the flight plan. I'm not sure what that means, Tom. Is that the fuel factor? 0. Or is it somewhere in the flight plan? Like here. 003. Fuel bias. Let me see the tutorial here. If you look, average wind component, okay, that's not the one. ISA deviation, fuel bias, fuel factor. As an aircraft and its engines age, they become less efficient. Airlines track the individual consumption of each aircraft and apply corrections as required. Ah, I see. Okay, so when the plane gets old, it maybe chugs along more fuel. But since this is a new plane, that should be 0. If that makes any sense. Ah, cop talk. Okay, no wonder it didn't work. So maybe that's the cost index, I'm hoping. What is transalt? 18,000. Cruise altitude. Okay, that we set that 33000. Set that there. There we go. Flight 330. ISA course wind. Should we fill that out? That's not required. That's not a box, so I guess we skip it. I'm hoping that's good enough. Right, and then do we execute the plan? Does it say? Wait a minute, let me have a look at the checklist. Set and execute. Okay, so let's execute that. That becomes active. Can you cancel that somehow? I'm not sure. N1 limit. Oh my goodness. How do you set this, guys? I didn't reach this point, so I don't know anymore. Outside air temperature. Okay, so how do we see that? Can we see that using the thing here? AVTab with the airport. KLAX. Outside air temperature is well, I can't see it. I see the wind. 18? I think it's 18 with dew point 12. Is that how you read it? Ouch. What link did you post? Alright. So I guess let's follow that, 18. And if you go and look up top, it should be pretty consistent. That is almost 20 there, so I'm guessing it is 18. You could call up 80s. Ah, that's true, that's true. How do you call that up here though? Alright, let's see. What is the 80s thingy? 135.65. I'm guessing the letters are a bit different. I don't quite get them, but the frequency seems to be this one and this one, so maybe that's COM 1 and 2. The knee helper. I do have a tablet, knee board, something like that. I do have a tablet here. Let's say 135.65. Let's try it. .65. Yeah, and then we make that active.
Los Angeles
It
INTL
works.
Information Sierra. 1400 Zulu weather. Wind 230 at 11. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 1900 scattered. Temperature 18. Dew point 11.
Okay.
Altimeter 2994.
It is 18. Okay, that works. Good advice. All right. 18. So where do we set that? Good question. Somewhere here. Okay. We say 18. Set you there. No. No. I'm not sure how to set that. Okay, maybe not. Wait. What is cell? I think I did something wrong here.
The number you have dialed cannot be reached, and that's okay.
Maybe I should have studied this first, huh? What is cell? I need your Google skills, guys. Can you type out FMC cell and then oat? And how do I reset this? Okay. It says perf init N1 and trim. Perf init is the previous one. N1 limit. This is us. I'm just clicking things now here. Let's look at takeoff. Flaps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is when the painful thing starts because I didn't reach this part. Let's have a look at the flight plan, at the help file. How to read this. Initial cruising altitude. Takeoff weight. Ah, that's how you read it. Oh, this is the alternate, I think. Isn't it? The planned step climb profile for this flight. In this case, the initial cruising altitude after departure from CYUL is flight 330. At 2 depth, it's 340. And at net key, it's 350. Ah, okay. So maybe, can I see that here? 330 indeed. Okay, that's simple. So after departure from KLAX, bye Mrs. Clumsy, we go to flight level 330. Okay, that makes sense. So that's easy. We didn't need to like go through the actual flight plan. All right. Where do you see the takeoff information? Like it would say, shouldn't it say something like this takeoff speed, the V1, the VR, V2, and the flaps? Shouldn't it say something here? That's the wind information. Dispatch briefing. That's about the airport. I'm concerned about the plane, and the plane is probably some here in the beginning. Planned fuel, takeoff fuel. Alternate route. I don't see it. Maybe I missed that part. Dang it. Okay. Let me search. Flaps. Flaps flight plan. Let me search on my mobile. Wow, so many notifications. Flaps, flight plan, FMC. Where do you get it from? FMS. What's the difference between FMS and an FMC? Flight management system, maybe, and flight management computer? One second. Okay. So maybe what I should search for is flight plan, flaps, takeoff. No, wrong keyword. Alright, let's skip it for now. Hey Rem, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're fumbling a bit because I am not sure where to get the flaps information from. From what I remember, it should be somewhere here. But to be honest, I cannot remember it. OFP summary. Can we... Okay, it actually says here the cruise level. Okay, that's good. Airtime, block time, takeoff weight, cycle. Okay, not really. I don't think it's here. Download FMS. User guide. Okay, I probably need that. Departure, arrival, alternate. Found this to enter oath. You can enter, or if needed. I see. Okay, let's try it. So if I put in... where was that? No. Where do you set that? The perf init, was it? Previous page? Oh crap. Index. Menu, FMC. Okay, let's check this out again. Was init, root, take off. Why is it gone now? Oh, maybe because I executed it already. Okay, N1 page. How do you get to the N1 page though? Maybe it's gone because I executed? Or did I? Eight gig RAM is enough. 16 is safest, but you can check the minimum requirements in the Steam page to be sure. If it says 8 gig is like recommended, then maybe that should be enough. Yeah, this one, like flaps, QRH, V1, VR, V2. I know I should be able to see that somewhere. Just not sure if it's here. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Bob. Let's go with the help. Ooh, what is this? Acronym. Okay. Airtime, block fuel. The required fuel to be loaded prior to pushback. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I needed. Estimated. Climb profile, cruise profile, aircraft, dispatch options. Oh, this one. Is it? No, maybe not. Doesn't say here. Okay, maybe it's not here then. Maybe it's not here. Can I just set something maybe? If I set like flaps 5, would it be enough? Just guess. I can't help you. I only had 2 planes and FSX that model the FMS. No worries. Alright, let's see how that works. Where can I get this info? Can I get this from here? I wonder. Checklist and procedures. Let's see if maybe they can help us here. No, they cannot help with that. This is just a checklist. Start flight leg. What is that? Isn't that starting the flight already? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Where did I see that? FMS, flaps, V1, VR, V2. Flaps 5, throttle. Where does it say? Welcome to the Google stream, guys. Where to get? Maybe you get it from a manual somewhere? Let me try it. Okay, so usually head flap down 2 notches for takeoff. Yeah, normally it's 1 or 2 notches. But I want to know where you can find it. Like, okay, let's see. There is something here, but that's I think for the landing gear, for the flaps limit. Yeah, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40. So that I think we go for 1 or 2. Okay, let's go for 2. Let's try it. I don't think we'll find it now. We'll need the help of some of the guys on Discord. Let's set that to 2. Okay, maybe not. Should it be... Oh, degrees. Okay. So should it be 02? I don't think it's 02 though. It's a bit too small. Shouldn't it be like 5 or 10? Let's go with 10. Okay, that's accepted. But then the V1, VR, V2 is not there. Okay. QRH off. QRH on. FMC takeoff reference page. Oh, someone asked as well. What is the significance of the QRH on and off option? Means the FMC calculates your V speeds based on the QRH. Quick reference handbook. With it off, you have to manually enter them. So how do we set that? Right. So if I have that set, how do you... Shouldn't that be filled out already? Ah, okay. Let's leave that there then. Next page. 25R, yes. There we go. That's actually set something. The route is KLAX to KLAS. And then I guess, how do we enter the waypoints? We have to enter the waypoints somewhere. Because we have the couple of waypoints in here. In our flight plan. That's the one. Like OSHNN. Right? OSHNN. Okay, let's try to add that. Thanks. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot watch it right now. But I'll catch up with it afterwards. Do I enter that there? Okay, maybe not. I know there is somewhere you can enter the waypoints. Ah, there we go. Via, yes. Via OHNN. So I think the waypoints you enter on the left. Did I spell that wrong? OSHNN. Okay. Oscar Sierra Hotel. What is N? November? November. Okay, that doesn't work. Or should I set that here maybe? Okay, let's try. Okay, that works. Ah, that's direct. Okay, direct to, and then the waypoints I enter there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Next one is Misen and then Kepek. Misen. Oh crap. Which one is it? They are quite far from each other. Which one is missing? Let's look for that thing. Find in page. There we go. 3506.1. 11624.2. Okay, it's the first one. Okay, good. Nothing's happening. Okay, that one. Alright. The next one is Kepek. Okay, I think that's good. Alright. So the first waypoint, yeah, that works good. Take off. Okay, this is the one I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. I watched this. I watched that fill up, but I forgot how it works. Let's worry about that later. Goodness. All right, let's move on. Let's worry about starting the plane properly first. Altimeter QNH set. Okay, altimeter is also here, and I think I need to get that here. That again.
Los Angeles INTL information Sierra. 1400 Zulu weather.
I'm just going to read it, alright?
Wind 220.
2993 altimeter, okay. Set that to 2993. 2993, that's the one there. Okay. Next up, APU bleed. Alright, okay, we're going to start the APU now. APU bleed is off. I'm not even sure what the bleed is for. If you guys know, let me know, okay? Left aft fuel pump is on. So we are loading a bit of fuel so that we can start the APU basically. And then we start the APU. So we hold it to the start position. Or 1, 2, 3. That should increase the EGT here. And then we wait for it. We wait for this blue light to come up. And then we can start the APU generator. And that would mean we don't need to rely on the ground power anymore. So that's the next step. The transition of the electrical systems from GPU to APU. At least that's how I understand it. Am I doing something wrong? Because it's starting to... EGT is starting to come down. There we go. Okay, good. So we can start it now. Both of them. Right? And then APU bleed is on. That guy. And then the AC/DC volts meter we can change now to battery instead of ground power. We go to APU gen. There you go. Alright. Does that mean we can get rid of our GPU now? Okay, we can turn this off or something. Let me just follow the checklist. Pre-flight procedure. Okay, we were done with one part. This is insane. Okay, One sec, not this one, sorry, for the camera. There you go. Turn on flight director for both that one and also for the pilot monitoring. Auto throttle is off. I'm guessing that's the one, 80. Now this one I'm also not sure. The IAS, the indicated airspeed in Mach, set that and it says here in the checklist V2 plus 15, but the thing is I'm not sure what my V2 is. So how do we determine that, guys? Can I just Google maybe QRH 737 V1 V2 V QRH 737 V1 VR V2 and we can enter it manually? No V1 VR V2 speeds in FMC. Okay. Okay, someone I think has the same problem. When I go to takeoff reference page, enter the flap CG. When I click on V1, V2 and VR, no speeds appear. Okay, let's go back there. Yeah, no speeds appear. That's the same problem that I'm having. Read FAQ. How can I engage VNav on the ground? The route has been entered and has loaded fine. The ACT perf init. Did you activate performance data on perf init page? Everything failed and activated. Flap 5 or 10. Try to fill departure, only runway. Yeah, I have that already. Flaps 10. CG. Maybe I can enter that one and it would fill. Let's try it. CG is 24.1. Is that the takeoff CG? Yes, it is. Okay, 24.1. Press that there. Okay, there you go. Trim 3.65. Okay, so let's set our trim. How do you set that thing? I'm guessing it's somewhere here. That one, right? Can you set that manually? It's taking a while. 3.65 is somewhere there, I think. Okay, that's a bit manual. I'm guessing there's a better way of doing that. Okay. Now can I reset it? No, still not. Okay, so they're probably still missing something. Probably with the oath. I got the problem with the oath. Let's see. Init. Let me take a look at the different settings here. Maybe there are some required stuff that I'm missing. Oh, so detailed. Goodness. Ident. Yeah. Pause init. Yes, root. Take off. If only I can set again the N1 limit. That's the one. Okay, there we go. So I can set 0, 0. Or what was it? 18. But the cell, I should be able to set to 0 somehow. Maybe. Delete that one. Okay, there you go. And then I just set 18. Okay, there you go. There you go. Alright, that came up with something. That looks good. Take off. Do we have QRH now? Oh, we have it. Okay, we have it. 135, 136, and 146. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so it says here in the checklist, the IAS and max selector is V2 plus 15. So V2 is 146 plus 15, it's 150, 161, something like that. Okay, 161. So I can set this now. Okay, I'm hoping that's right. Altitude, cruise alt, yes, that's the one. Fuel flow switch, reset, then rate. Where is that? Fuel flow switch. This is the fuel pump. Is the fuel flow somewhere nearby? Or should it be nearby here in this panel? Let's try to look for it. That's the flight director. Lights, auto brake, fuel flow, there we go, I see it. Fuel flow switch, reset, and then rate. Okay, I guess that's enough. Not sure what that does. Maybe it just resets the... it just resets the fuel flow there. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Minimums, radio or baro? Where are you? I saw the minimums a while ago. That's the one, I think. Over here. Yeah, radio. That's radio set. Also at the co-pilot, in the pilot seat. That should be in the radio. Yeah, okay. Minimums. Not sure what that means. But fine. Alright. Let's go and scroll. Landing gear is down. All three are green. Speed brake lever is down. Speed brake should be somewhere here. This one. And when it's down, it means it's way there. Okay. If you turn it on. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Down. Thrust levers closed. I guess that's the thrust basically, right? That's these guys, okay. Closed. Engine start levers cut off. Yeah, these guys are off. And I think what I can do is I can go back a bit. Something like that. Yeah, there you go. Cut off and idle. Okay, cut off. No. No. How do you set that? The dragging is a bit weird. This one works. But that one... very strange. to drag. Maybe it's the camera angle. It's still on the ground. Don't expect us to fly anytime soon. Yeah. Cut off. Parking brake set. Yeah, parking brake is set. Yaw damper. Okay, I know where that is at least. Yaw damper, set that to on. There you go. Passengers board. Should we? Is that modeled in? Not sure. The doors are open, so I'm guessing they can go. Although the thing, you can see the exhaust here from the APU. So nice. This thing is not connected. Hey fish, start flight leg. Oh, is that how you do it? Ah, it's so the passengers can go in, is it? Okay. Oh, I'm hearing stuff. Yeah, okay, they're coming in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, fish. Thank you for the tip. It's in the PA systems. That is pretty cool. Goodness, I like that. Alright, so now with that done, push back and start. Okay, let me see how that works, okay? There's even like babies and everything. Sys B electric hydraulic pump on. System B. This one? Fuel pumps with fuel on. Which one are those? Should I just turn on everything? Anti-collision lights, turn that on. To push back, yes. Not sure if we're ready for that yet though.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all calls.
Okay, now they're waiting for me. You guys wait there.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Tech,
Turn on all fuel pumps on the lower left. Okay. So that. So these guys. Why is that low pressure though? Okay. The next part is actually engine start already. I'm thinking I'm not doing something yet. Like these guys, right? Center panel screen to check fuel. So that's the fuel, right? 1 and 2. So does that mean what is this thing up top? Does that mean we don't need them? So maybe we don't need no fuel in center. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Thanks. You can actually put some fuel in the center. Ah, I see, I see. Nice one. Okay. I don't think we have the air conditioning turned on actually, but it's not part of the concise checklist. So the passengers will just have to bear with it. Okay, remember. Like here is where the you can control the air conditioning, I think. Something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, okay, fine. Let's do the bare minimums for now. Make it work first. So the next part is engine start already. L and R packs to off. I'm guessing that's somewhere here in the engine. Here. Left and right packs. What is a pack? Let me see if I can find something with similar stuff. Silver panel, middle right. Middle right. These ones? These ones. Far right here. This is the fan. Oh, this one. Okay, that's off. Yeah, left and right packs. Okay, that's off. Alright. Alright, so now we can go with the engine. Although, normally I think they initiate pushback beforehand, right? So I guess my question is, when we push back, how do we say which area we should face? Maybe I should remove the ground power as well. Now I can supposedly turn that off if that's needed at all, but I can actually remove the GPU already. Yeah, there you go, and we are still powered. That's good. Better pushback. Oh, cool. Okay. What is pre-plan? Let's request pushback. Reconnect. Okay, thank you. That doesn't work though. Am I missing something? Maybe that's a different plugin that I don't have, but there should be a default plugin at least. Because you're not connected to any. So how do we connect to one? Maybe I have to check my keys there. I've never tried the pushback before. I never needed it. Pushback, there you go. Straight back. And how do we open the menu? I know there's like a menu for the pushback. Wait. I think I can find it somewhere here. Do you see anything, guys? No, I don't see anything. Okay, maybe not. Because like if you're going to file a flight plan, you can do that, right? Should we maybe file it so we can make use of it? Let's try to file one. Might be a bit different though. I'm not sure if I want to. It might destroy the flight plan we have. I think it will complicate things. Maybe not for now. Okay, so how do we enable the pushback? Let me do a bit of research. One sec. Hold your horses. Okay, so flight X-plane 11 pushback. Native pushback system. Okay, someone asked. There's no key assigned by default, but search push in the keyboard settings and you'll find it. 3 push commands. Push back straight, right, left. Okay. Huh. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can make this work somehow. If I remove the brakes, would that be okay? Would that be what we need? There. Will we be able to... Yeah, there we go. So it's the brakes that are the problem. Okay. Is it? Because that is not grayed out anymore. Or is it? Let me see. Let me try. Was it just my imagination? Yeah, I think it's my imagination. Alright. Let's see here. Pushback for airliners. Yeah, that's the one. And that is the only pushback I can see. Push. Pushback. Stop and let go. Alright, so no keys in there for now. I guess what I can do is I can something here. Okay, let's see. Cancel. I do have my G27 here. That one does nothing. You can set that to push back. Nose 90-degree left. The right one. Degree right, and then straight back would be this one. Straight back, there you go. And that one would be the stop and let go. Let's see if that works. Okay. Alright. Brakes are off.
Okay, I'll send the push cart.
There we go. Okay, that works. There's the push cart. He's all over the place.
Here we go.
There we go. So, are we controlling this? I guess we are, huh? So how do we rotate? Left or right? Go
You
right?
need to be parked on the ramp for a push.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, give me a second to clear. Okay, a push cart is on it.
Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. Let's see what it will do. Hello? Something wrong?
Push cart on the way.
The guy is here already.
Push cart on the way.
I think he got stuck somehow.
Okay, push cart coming.
This might need like a different plugin. This one. Okay. Alright. And I think it bugged out. So maybe I just
push cart coming.
Hit the brakes.
Here we go.
Okay, that works. I would have liked to turn.
Okay, safe travels.
Yeah, but I mean, couldn't they like turn me as well so that I face there? And I guess I can manage it on my own. Yeah, let's try. Let's try what it does. All right. I want to make me turn. I'm lazy like that. Welcome back, da. Okay.
Here we go.
There we go. Are they pushing me back to a different... Okay, it's a bit wonky. Not exactly sure how this works, but fine. Alright. She doesn't live there. Okay, I think we're good there.
Okay, safe travels.
Thank you. Let's go hit the parking brake again. Get back in. Now we can start the engines. Normally you would start the engines I think during pushback, but that's a bit too much multitasking for me. Okay, let's continue. So, engine start, ignition left or right. Let's go with right first. And then what we can do is at 25% N1 we go and start lever idle. Okay, I get this part kinda ish. So what we can do is find a view for it where we can see both. Yeah, something like that. Go back, there you go. So what we'll do is we'll start the engine, and when it reaches 25% N1, so that's this guy going to be climbing up, we will be putting the engine start lever to idle, something like that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are fine with fumbling pilots. I won't even call myself a pilot. That's a bit of a stretch. Okay. Engine 2 start switch, ground. There we go. Is that climbing? That's climbing there. That's perfect. You can actually also start to hear it now. And when that reaches 25%, you should be able to go for the... Yeah, that's it. There we go. Climbing up. EGT is climbing as well. Looking good. And if you look at the engine, it should start spinning quicker now. Perfect. Alright. That is actually easier to start up than the Baron. Alright. Next up. Let me maybe look down a bit. Go back a bit. There, so we can see everything. Alright. So that's starting. EGT at 371. Isn't that a bit cold? I don't know. Okay. Auto throttle disengage. I'm just looking at this one. How do you disengage it from here? Is there a button somewhere? I mean, this one may be the button. Okay, cool. Okay, so next one. Let's go back up top. Oh, and actually the switch here automatically goes back to auto. Alright, engine 1 start. Should I change this one, the ignition, to left now? Shouldn't I do that and then ground? I think. Okay, it's working. You can hear the climbing, the revving of the engine finally after more than an hour. But fine, that's okay. First time is always going to be a bit fidgety. There we go. Push that up. Everything looks like it's climbing healthily. Alright. And we are good to go. Good, and that you heard the switch actually going back to auto. That guy, alright. Okay, that's good. Engine 1 and 2 gens on. Generators? Where? Where do you find that? Engine 1 and 2 generator. Is that somewhere below, guys? I haven't reached this part before. Actually, we've been in uncharted territory ever since. That's why the googling. I don't see generators here, so must be somewhere here. Help me look. Should we also have the hydraulic pump here turned on? Why is that only one? In the checklist, it told me to set electricity. Where was it? Maybe I just missed it. One sec, huh? System B. Electric hydraulic pump. I don't know, I'll just turn it on. Oh, there we go. System A, electric hydraulic pump on. Okay, that's exactly it. Right after the engine 1 and 2 generator I turn on. Where is that though? Can I see anything? I'm hoping it's already on. But maybe it's here. Ah, this one I guess. Generator 1 and 2. Because I guess we have to transfer now from APU to the engine power. So we have to start the generators for engine 1 and 2 somehow. Just trying to see where you can enable that. Hey Sardina, go to bus. Put Gen 1 on the bar. Which bus are we talking about here? It must be staring me in the face. Or is it somewhere not on this panel? Bottom left fuel module. I see it. Oh, this one. The bus. Okay, I see. Ah, the bus transfer. That's the APU gen. See the button? Okay. Put Gen 1 on the bar. Oh, this one. Put Gen 1 on. Aren't they all on already? You mean here? This one, this left one. I turn it on. And this one on. Right? And then I can set the good one. Thank you. That's the one I'm missing. Thank you. So that switches the power from the APU to the engine generators. Good. Alright. And then the hydraulic pump. Okay, I turned it on. AC/DC volts meter. That one's for battery. And which one should I be selecting? One sec. I'm getting lost. Gen 1. Okay. There you go. That still works. We still have power. That's a good sign. Probe heat on. Probe heat on, this one. What is a probe heat for? There we go. Oh, like the pitot tubes and stuff. Okay. Cool. Anti-ice, we don't need. Left and right packs, auto. Okay, so I set this to auto. And also that other one. What are those for anyway? Thanks for the help, man. Oh, I'm really fumbling around here. Isolation valve, put that to auto as well. There you go. APU bleed off. APU off. Okay, now we can turn off the APU. Right there, and we still have power. Amazing. Phew. Yeah, the engine is already started, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Flaps take off. Okay. Taxi procedure. We should set flaps. I think we set it to 10. Should be. Flap 5. I think I set 10 though in flaps. Yeah. 10 there. Is it too much? Alright. Taxi lights auto. Okay, let's do that. Should I click this as well? Why is it okay, maybe it's not lit up. Maybe it just seems like it. Alright. We are getting somewhere. Bit by bit. Taxi lights auto. Taxi lights trying to look for it here. There we go. Runway turn off lights as required. I'm not sure when you need that. Hey Alex, are you hunting? Okay, I'll leave them off because I'm not sure what they're for. Before takeoff procedure, engine start switches, set them to continuous. Auto brake, RTO. What does that mean? Runway turn off lights. Okay, we should taxi to the runway now. Trying to get your mic working on Discord for hunting. Everything for hunting. Okay. Wait a minute, I missed something. The auto brake. Where do you see the auto brake? A Delta 737. Yeah, this should be the 737. It's also a Delta livery, so it's pretty close. On the main instrument panel, is it this one here? Auto brake. Okay, auto brake. Going to try and look for it. Below. Also, shouldn't we like turn off the panel here? How do we turn off the panel here? Like normally you would turn it off so that it would not so it only would come up if there's something wrong with it, right? Left to the gear knob. This is the gear. Auto brake. Ah, thank you. There you go. Auto brake. RTO. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's taxi first. That's the question as well. How do we taxi to 25R? Maybe we need the help of maybe we need to file a flight plan with ATC just to really make sure that we're getting somewhere. Let me take a look here. Where's the route? I think I have Sky Vector in here. Yeah, that should be okay. So I should be able to copy that. Oh, I cannot paste it here anyway, I think. Let's see. KLAS. I go with that one. Yeah, that works. I hope. This is 33,000. And then let's go with Boeing. How do you spell Boeing? There you go. 737 800. Flight number. Let's leave it like that. Let's go with Delta. Why not? Thank you for the follow, by the way. How should I call you? Is Sardina okay? Dal 001. Okay, let's see if that works.
Delta 1, cleared IFR2, McCarran International, as filed. Maintain. Flight level 330, squawk 4700.
Cleared IFR2, McCarran International, as filed.
That sounds very familiar.
Flight level 330, squawk 4700. Delta 1.
Where is the squawk here? Here, okay. I don't think I set that, did I? There we go, 4700.
Delta 1, runway.
Oh, that's a different runway.
Echo, Victor, hold short of runway 24 left.
Cool, from Brazil. Thank you for coming here then. That's a different one. Yeah, that's why I don't like this. But fine.
Runway 24 left. Taxi pilot. Delta 8 Echo. Victor. Hold short of runway 24 left.
That's how it is with FM with the ATC anyway. You don't always get what you want, right? So should we set that here then to be consistent? 24L. Take off. Can we not change it anymore? Okay, fine. V1 is 135, VR is 136. I'll try to remember. Alright, but we should have... There we go. At least we have some guidance ready for where to go. Let me release the brakes. Let's throttle up a bit. Is it working? It is working. There we go. I'm moving. I am moving. There we go. We are moving, guys. Take it really slow here. And then we stop right before the runway. This is a very, very detailed thing they have going. Goodness, it's cool though. I can imagine the complexity is, yeah, it's going to be hard initially, but once you get used to it, then you'll know where the buttons are at least. Yes, I have a checklist printed out. Oh, it feels very heavy. Yeah, but I'm using only a concise checklist, not the full thing. So there might be some like missing things in there. Okay, let's stop here. Is that not enough? Should I have gone a bit forward more so that the ATC recognizes that?
Delta 1, contact tower off.
There you go.
133.90.
Okay, now it works. Let's respond back to that one.
Contact tower off. 133.90. Delta 1. Tower. Delta 1.
Delta 1.
Delta 1, fly heading 250, runway 24 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Fly
Good.
heading 250.
But I'm not done yet.
4 left. Delta 1.
So 24L is this one? Isn't that a bit narrow? Well, I guess it seems narrow because we have such a huge plane now. Perspective definitely changes. Wow. Alright, so we still have a couple of checks to do. And let's go and start that. Okay, position lights, strobe. Where's the strobe and steady? Strobe and steady. Wait a minute, I think that's off. Isn't it? So should it be steady like that? That's a bit confusing, the signage. Do we have strobes? Yeah, there we go. We have strobes. Yeah, okay. Next up, landing lights on. Landing lights on. Alright. Those are those two. Okay. Wow. Those are massive. Should take a photo of this guy because we might not manage to fly, so at least we take some photos. But we maybe once the arrows are gone before we take off. Okay. All right. ATC, TCAS. What is that? TARA. I don't know what they mean. I guess coordinate with ATC. No clue. Or is that a part here in the plane? Okay, let's see. The next one is heading bug, runway heading. Okay, it's 24L, our heading. So I can actually check that here. If we're going with AVTAB, 24L. There you go. Heading is actually 251. Alright, so I can set that to 251. Course here, I can set to 251. Right. And heading, or should I set the heading there? I'll set both. There you go. Heading bug is runway heading. This one should be the course. Course is... oh, you don't actually see that there. Okay. So maybe that's only for if you're not using GPS. So I'll set that to 251 anyway. Okay. VNav, LNav on. Okay. Nothing happened there. But VNAV, LNAV is on. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Both of them are on. Lower eCam display. Blank. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. How do you blank this guy? I think that's what I'm looking for. Maybe there's a button here somewhere. Test lights. Panel DU. Main panel. Lower DU. That's that one? I have no clue. No, not that. It's not that one. Wrong button. I guess it should say something very similar to what I'm looking for. MFD. So I'm guessing there should be a key. Radio panel TARA for TCAS. Where is that? Oh, you mean the one here below? Okay, let's look for it. ATC TCAS. TARA. You see anything? Okay. So how do we turn that thing off? Look on the transponder. That's transponder. ATC. Standby. Ah, there you go. Okay, good call. There, I see the TARA. I'm not sure what that means, but okay, so I should move that to the rightmost. There you go. TARA. Thank you. So the only thing left is this guy. There should be a button somewhere, I'm guessing. Over here. Nope. The passengers must be wondering, what the heck is the pilot doing? Don't disturb. Ground priority. The airplane can locate TA for traffic and RA for terrain. Ah, okay, maybe that's the one. Yeah, makes sense. Because I'm familiar with the transponder, the ALT, but the TARA, no, that's the first time I've encountered. That must be for airliners or something. Autopilot, vertical speed, flight director. Okay, level change. No. Speed. What am I looking for? I'm looking how to turn that off. Lower eCam display blank. I don't see it. I don't see it. What do you call that thing anyway? Is that an MFD or LFD? Yeah. Okay, I guess it shouldn't matter that much. We'll just keep it on for now. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here. I'm thinking it's going to be something very simple. But I don't know. Alt for mode C, yes. Takeoff and climb procedure. Okay, so we start the clock, timer, throttle at 40% N1, stable, parking brake release, throttle N1, toga, V1, V2, okay. And once it's more than 400 feet, we turn on autopilot. Where's the autopilot button? Autopilot engage. Is it that one? A, B, CWS. That should not have any yellow and red warning on the screen. Is there still a red and yellow warning? I don't see any warnings anymore. CMD. That one. But why are there two of them? So can I just engage one of them later? It's all okay. Okay, good. Alright. How does the wind look like? 250 at 10 knots. Okay, let's face the runway and see how we go there. You can use one of them. Okay. Actually, they didn't do the PA system, huh? Maybe we can do it now before we go. Welcome. Two 4L. Heading 251. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Alright. Should be set there. What else? Clock, timer, start. Should be something here. Oh no, that's not the one. That's Zulu. It's just a local time. Okay, maybe that one. I don't know. Throttle at 40% and 1. Where do you set that? That one. Is it? N1, okay. Throttle at 40%. Still have the parking brake set though. Okay. Easy start button. Goodness. After all that. 40% N1, there we go. Stable. Yeah, everything looks stable. I wouldn't even know if there is something unstable anyway. And then we can release the parking brake and we can go. Okay. Alright, so VR is 136 knots. Alright, let's do that. Here we go, guys. Let's take a photo before anything happens. Yes. Let's take a photo before, because there might not be an after. Don't we look pro? Everything looks pro from the outside. Actually, not a center. So maybe let's... one like that. One sec, huh? Ah, the arrow is there, still there. Dang it. Okay, let's try to hide the arrow. Let me just take one more shot here. What's a nice angle for a 737? The arrow is there. If I can hide it somehow. Okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. Wait a minute. There was a wind somewhere. Winds. Winds were at 250, 10 knots. 250 is actually right. So it's headwind. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. All right. Here we go. Toga. Take off. VR is 136, something like that.
80 knots.
It's a suspense.
V1 rotate.
Rotate. And there we go.
Positive rate.
There we go, guys. There we go.
400. 1. Contact center on 133.120.
Let's turn on the autopilot.
1000.
There we go.
Contact center on 133.
Trim is working. Where are we anyway? There we are. We actually flew. Now try not to crash. Yeah, that's the main thing. That doesn't look healthy. I'm guessing I should change that somehow. Wait a minute. When do I take off the gear? I should lift the gear at some point, right? So let me lift the gear up. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. It's so much though. The system is really having a hard time. Pause it. We take some photos now, guys. It's time to take some photos after all that work. We managed to fly. Now landing is a different thing. But at least that's one step done. Yeah, the flaps we can also put up. That's true. Cool pic indeed. Only thing is my graphics card is actually having a hard time. We'll take another photo later on. Where's the airport? Did we come from there? Or there? Wow. GG. That's one step done. Alright. Landing lights off. More than 10,000 feet, we can put the landing lights off. Altimeter setting. We can set, well, we need to set that to standard once we reach more than 10,000. Okay. AP and FMC check. Okay, I'm not really sure. Alright, let's see. So where does it say what we should set that to? Because I don't think it should be that much, that often. Do we have auto throttle enabled even? You know what? I'm not sure. Let's go and consult the checklist here. Climb and cruise. Right of the cruise knob, course knob. That one, so should I set it on? But it didn't tell me to turn it on though. I think this thing is a bit... That one. Okay, auto throttle is on now. Where the heck are we going? You have VNav on but LNav off. Okay, thank you. That's why I'm turning. Okay. Thank you, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, there we go.
Bank angle.
Must be nice to hand fly this, but maybe after we know the procedures. I should also check in with the controller actually.
Delta 1.
Delta 1, Los Angeles International Altimeter 2992.
Yeah.
Los Angeles International Altimeter 299.
Alright. Altitude is now 10,000. We should be okay to turn off the landing lights.
Delta 1, flight heading 210.
Flight heading 210. Delta 1.
Also, the altimeter setting we should set to standard. Set that to standard. 300. I think that's wrong. You know what? I'm going to cancel the IFR. Doesn't make sense. I think it doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Man, we are flying so fast. Okay, it's good. Since I turned on the auto throttle, it dialed down the engine for me. Good. So it's basically flying itself now. Passenger sign. What do you mean passenger sign? Like the fasten seat belts? Is that it? Altimeter set, standard, yeah, before top of descent. Mod route for arrival. Okay, I don't know what that means. Just fly and don't crash. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. We are flying so fast. Yeah, I think I have to double check that checklist. It's a bit wonky right now. Also, let's take another photo before we reach the clouds and cannot see the bottom anymore. We earned it, guys. We earned it. It's a nice photo op. How about that look? How about that look? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright. Good. So how do we read this stuff? Let's try to read what we're doing here. We are at okay. Autopilot and FMC check. Let's do that later. What is this? Flight level 330. Oh, the flaps. Yeah, the flaps we can actually get rid of. Let's get rid of the flaps. There you go. Love that trim sound. Okay, there's the waypoint. And I guess we are turning left now towards the next one. That is beautiful. That looks so cool. Goodness. It was worth it. All that is worth it. Actually, we're not climbing too sharply. Looks like only 800 feet. Well, now we're climbing very sharp, actually. 2,000 feet. But we let the autopilot do its job. I'm not sure though if it would know how I would when I should descend. I hope it also takes note of that. And yeah, my GPU is really getting taxed right now. Getting a couple of encoding problems. So you might encounter a few skips here and there. Okay, there we go. Now where do we see the next where do we see the next thing? Okay, there we go. The next waypoint is Misen. It's 115 miles away. Okay, good. That's the one. Still climbing. What is that? Standby compass. Ah, okay. That one. I guess if like systems fail or whatnot. That is beautiful. Getting really laggy though. So we finished page 1 of the checklist. There are 2 pages. And this is the short version. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm not sure. It's half the battle, taking off, but as we all know, landing is where the exciting stuff is. You have to go through the checklist to land? I think so. So cruise procedure, center fuel pumps, that's already turned off. Yeah. Descent altitude set. Okay. Descent altitude. But maybe later. Okay. Passenger sign. Altimeter set, yeah. Altimeter cross check. Before top of descent. Oh, before top. Okay. Mode route for arrival. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Climb and cruise. Take off. I think we did all of these. Entering the runway. Strobe lights, other lights, transponder. After clear for takeoff, fixed landing lights on. Thrust levers. Okay. Toga. Wait a minute. There's a toga switch? There is a toga switch? Oh, look at that lighting. Beautiful. Wowzers. Rotate toward pitch 15 degrees at positive climb. Landing gear lever up above 400 feet. Ah, so together with autopilot, the landing gear should be more made up. Roll mode. Flaps retract. Yes. And then VNAV mode set. We have VNAV, I believe. Right? You have the instrument approach procedure. Not really. We'll just wing it. No, I have to. Okay, VNAV is set. Autopilot as needed. Engine start switches as needed. Auto brake set to off. And that landing gear lever to off. Auto brake set to off? I didn't do that. It's still at RTO. Yeah, maybe this concise checklist is, yeah, very concise. Set to off, the auto brake. Okay. Gear lever also. Oh yeah, I guess up is different from off. Is that off? Didn't feel like it snapped. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. That is taxing my system so much though. My goodness. Where are we at now? Okay, I think we're good there. Climb and cruise. Let's worry about that later. Fly Mrs. Clumsy back to Manila anytime. That's a good plan, actually. Alright. Oh, it's getting pretty dark here. I'm hoping there are no like adverse weather conditions. Why does it look different? Very different. That looks beautiful weather, and that is just nothingness. Am I missing something? Maybe it's the graphics settings being changed. Yeah, maybe it is. We are up in the air, yes. Didn't know how that happened either. Fine. Let me check the Avitab, KLAS. So if we want to land, ideally we are landing. Let me double check the flight plan. The flight plan says the landing is ideally at where was that? There we go. 19L. What did the guy say? Who spoke? Did you get it managed? Did you manage to fix it now? There we go. FMC speed. LNAV, VNAV path. Okay, good. We are now cruising. Awesome. Mic is working for now. Cool. Oh, sorry about that, Sardina. What link are you trying to add? So 19L is what we wanted to try, right? But 25L was looking a lot better actually. But fine. 19L it is. If you have a link to share, you can Alex can give you permission. Ah, okay. There you go, you can post it now. Thank you. Cool, wow, that's hardcore. Yeah, I don't even know how to read that. But this is going to be helpful. 19L, okay, thank you. Does the... I'm wondering if the system knows how this works. And if it knows this, or should I plot something else? Jabna. 5800, 4300. Yeah. With that 273 knots. Ah, yes, that might be. Yeah, you're right. That might be what's happening. So we need the window heat. Yeah, that could be it, huh? That's true. That's true. I was thinking we don't need it, but yeah, apparently, yes, when you go up, of course, everything goes super cold. And where do you set that then? Window heat, that one. Good. Let's see if that works after a while. Yeah, we need Mrs. Clumsy's hair dryer here. That's true. Does that work? Because there was one more breaking glass in 3, 2, 1. There's one more thing here. The window overheat. Oh, no, that's the power test, I think. Okay, no need for that. So we just need that one. Okay, I'm hoping that takes into effect after a while. Guys, I think it hanged on me. Have a good night, Scotsman. Have a good night. I told you we should take some pictures already. Come on. Don't give up on me. No! Dang it. Well, that's one half. So maybe next time we can do the other half. And we know a lot more now than we did initially. But, crap. Now we start over. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's working anymore. It's still loading. Yeah, now it's gone. X system. Yeah, I got the message. There you go. You can actually see it, but I don't. I'm still seeing the plane here, the panel. Yeah, at least we lived. I think the game was smart enough to not make me attempt to land because it would just be a disaster. But yes, it's a work in progress. I think it's a very great progress we did today. Thank you for all the help, guys. Actually, if the game has crashed, how will we get down? That's true. That's true. We will continue next week. And hopefully next week we start off faster. And we do a better job at it. But yeah, the graphics was so intense. And this is not even the 4K version. There are like 4K textures. So maybe I just show this one. So I'll try to practice offline as well. We will see how it goes, okay? So yeah, I can't even see my screen. To close that. The full route. Yeah, I'll try things offline. And hopefully by next week I have more of an idea what's happening. It is a super detailed FMC, true. You can get like the full route since the instrument departure route with FMC. Ah, okay, so maybe it does take into account, huh? Is that instrument approach procedure? Okay. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll take things one step at a time, but I think it was a great step forward today, how we managed it. So good job, guys. Thing is, Yeah, it looks very weird. So let me turn off X-Plane here. And still I have the wallpaper, the panel wallpaper now on my monitor. I think the graphics card could not handle it. Some kind of overload probably. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys, because if we're going to start again, then we won't manage anything anymore with the time we have. Yeah, from Baron to 737. Thanks a lot for all the help, and hopefully next week we progress even more, and maybe we can get to land next week already. But thank you for staying. Thank you for your endurance. I know it was a bit painful at times, more so for you than for me. But thank you for enduring it. So let's leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Have a good night. I'll catch you on Friday for some trucking. A bit more relaxing this time. Thank you. But yes, super excited to get into this. Thank you. Have a great night and catch you on Friday. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sardinia, and welcome to the community. Thanks, and bye-bye. Thanks, Alex, for helping moderate, and glad you were able to get your mic thing sorted out. Bye, everyone. Take care. Clumsy flying, and hopefully you don't crash, both in-game and in the plane. No worries, man. No worries. Your presence is more than enough. Thanks, and bye-bye.